You won't believe the buzz around Barbara Eden. Yes, the legendary genie from I Dream of Jeannie. This time it isn't a rerun or a TV throwback that's got people talking. It's a single, bold photo that has launched a huge conversation. Before you react, hear the full story. It's more meaningful than a headline. Stick with me. First, a quick refresher for anyone new. Barbara Eden became an icon playing Jeannie, the mischievous, magical sidekick who popped out of a bottle every week on that classic 1960s sitcom. For decades, people remembered her as charming, playful, and entirely family-friendly, the face of wholesome television. That history is part of why this recent moment surprised so many. So what actually happened? Barbara agreed to a photo shoot in which she posed without a shirt. Yes, she took part in an artistic, topless portrait. But this wasn't a clickbait stunt. It was a deliberate choice, a statement, and for Barbara, a chance to show a different side of herself. One that's honest, proud, and unafraid of aging. Why would a star known for wholesome roles make a move like this? For Barbara, the photo shoot was about empowerment. It was about refusing to be invisible simply because of age. She framed the decision as a celebration of a life fully lived, a message that beauty, dignity, and self-respect don't vanish with the years. Rather than conforming to expectations about how older women should look or behave, she chose to present herself on her own terms. When the photos were released, reactions poured in from every corner of the internet. Many fans praised her courage and applauded the message behind the image. Supporters said seeing a veteran actress embrace her body was inspiring and honest, a rare moment of authenticity in a culture obsessed with retouching and youth. Others were more shocked. Some struggled to reconcile the Jeannie they remembered with this more vulnerable, adult portrait. That mix of admiration and surprise is exactly what made the conversation so rich. Barbara didn't shy away from explaining her motives. She described the shoot as an expression of freedom, a chance to stop apologizing for her age and to model a different kind of confidence. Her words were simple but powerful. Aging is not a reason to hide. It can be an opportunity to be yourself more fully. That viewpoint resonated with many people who are tired of narrow beauty standards and eager to see more honest representations of aging. There are several takeaways from this moment worth thinking about. First, people are complicated, and celebrities are allowed to evolve. The character that made Barbara famous is one chapter of her story, not the whole book. Second, public reactions often reveal cultural biases, especially around women and aging. When an older woman takes up space in a way that makes people uncomfortable, it tells us more about collective expectations than it does about the person photographed. Third, choice matters. Barbara's portrait was not forced on her. It was a considered, personal decision. Respecting that agency is important, and of course, not everyone will agree with Barbara's choice, and that's okay. Debates about taste and appropriateness are normal. But even critics can recognize the courage it takes to step outside an established image in front of millions of people. The broader conversation this sparked about body confidence, autonomy, and how we view aging stars is, arguably, the real story. If you're wondering what to do with this moment as a viewer, try this. Listen before you judge. Consider why certain images surprise us, and ask whether that surprise is rooted in respect for the person or in rigid expectations. Barbara's choice invites a conversation about dignity, freedom, and how we let others define you as so what now? Barbara's portrait is out, people have reacted, and the dialogue continues. Whether you find the photo empowering or puzzling, one thing is clear. It pushed a cultural topic into the open and encouraged more honest chat about age, identity, and self-expression. For many fans, that is a welcome shift. All right, now I want to hear from you. What do you think about Barbara Eden's decision to do this photo shoot? Is it brave, controversial, or somewhere in between? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I read them all. If you like this breakdown, hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more thoughtful takes on the moments that get everyone talking. Thanks for watching, and remember, people grow, they change, and sometimes the most interesting stories come from the choices they make as they age.
See you next time.